Hey everybody, it is Penny and welcome back to Alive a Day for the month of May. And on Tuesdays in our home economics course that we're teaching, you need to have a recipe that you can take to any potluck, any church function, any family gathering that is going to get you a ton of praise, okay? And there's thousands of recipes that fall into this category. My mom's chunky salad, which we're going to be making one evening, was her go-to. And one time she took it to some function, with a bunch of bougie people, and one of the ladies comes up to my mom and goes, "Your gazpacho is divine." And my mom's thanks for liking my chunky salad. All right, all good. But the recipe that I'm going to be making tonight is one of several cracker recipes that Penny is well known for. So this is the savory cracker recipe versus the chocolate cracker recipe that I also make. But so this one, it's funny because it is absolutely the worst. It's just awful. It's horrible ingredients. It's all carbs, it's all fat, it's all salt. But oh my God, is it so freaking good. Okay, so that being said, it is basically what's known as Texas firecrackers. And I learned this recipe from one of my coworkers back at Parkway who luckily retired. And so, but this was her go-to recipe. And every time she took it to every potluck, everybody was like, and they'd wiped it out, because it was, like I said, it's horrible ingredients, but it's absolutely divine. And so everybody absolutely had to have this recipe. And they were like, oh my God, you got to make it, you got to make it, you got to make it. And so, when she was getting ready to retire, everybody was like, but who's going to make the cracker? Our life is going to be incomplete because we don't have the cracker. So I became the designated cracker person, which is fine. I was already making the chocolate cracker at Christmas. So, so I might as well just take on the cracker recipe. Now, the thing that's funny about the Texas firecracker recipe is the other day I was at Buc-ee's and they have like a little individual container that's about this big and they're selling it for $4, okay? And it's literally this many crackers. So it's like this much times 2. So like, that much crackers in a little container for $4. Now, I don't know if you've bought saltines lately, but they're not expensive. They're like maybe $2 a box, maybe $1.98, $1.75. You can get them at the dollar store for $1. I mean, crackers are not that expensive. And the ingredients that you use to make them firecrackers aren't that expensive either. So where they're getting the price, for the packaging and I suppose all the bougie, whatever, I don't know. And then HEB started carrying them. Same size package. Might be the same manufacturer, I don't know. But the thing is it's awful. It's just so awfully good. And like I said, you make these, you take these to a family function, they are going to go nuts. All right? So here, Appetizer Tuesday, I'm going to show you how to make that cracker. The first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need saltines. Okay? Now, I've discovered I use both plain saltines and I use whole wheat saltines. Now, I've also made this with pretzels. I've also made it with oyster crackers. I've also made it with Cheez-Its. I've also made it with different kind of crackers if I have them available because it actually works on all of that stuff. So isn't that horrible? Yeah. So the next thing that you're going to need is you're going to need some Italian salad dressing mix. And then, excuse me, I have to step over a dog. You're also going to need ranch salad dressing mix. Okay, so we have a couple of, normally I have to make 2 batches because one batch has to stay home and then one batch goes to work. So in this case, I'm going to make I guess I'm going to have to make 2 batches, because if I make this, I got to take some to work. Hold on a second. I'm going to go get another bag. Now for this recipe, I highly recommend that you get the 2-gallon Ziploc, okay? Because people will break into your Ziploc and they will try to steal the crackers before the crackers are ready. So be prepared for that. But the 2-gallon gives you enough room so that the crackers can absorb all of the dressing that makes them firecracker. So I highly recommend using the 2-gallon, because the 1-gallon is too small. But 2 gallons is perfect. All right. So the first thing that you're going to do with your 2-gallon bag is you're going to add 1 cup of oil. Okay. So I've opened up the bag. I've got a measuring cup here, and we're going to do just 1 cup of good old veggie oil. I haven't opened this one yet. Ooh. So 1 cup of veggie oil. 1 cup, all the way to the top. And you throw that in the Ziploc bag. Okay? Now, you're going to add 1 packet of ranch salad dressing. Any ranch will do. Remember utensil day? Scissors. Okay. So you add 1 package of ranch. And 1 package of Italian salad dressing mix. Can you see where it's like fat and salt? Yeah. And then the spices, you know, make you pretend like it's halfway better for you, but nah. Okay. Now, normally what I do is, because I have them handy, I use other spices. So one of the things that I love to do, and Sandy Rask will laugh at this, is leftover pizza red pepper flakes. My son gets pizza once a week. So I, you know, throw that in, maybe 2. Depending, now the original recipe called for like 2 tablespoons, like a lot of red pepper flakes. That's too much for me. So I just do 2 little packets, which is like roughly 2 teaspoons. So throw that in there, start mixing it up. Now another thing that I like to add is everything bagel seasoning. So throw in, yeah, that much. And then I also have this really good stuff that I got from Trader Joe's called Italian style sofrito blend. I don't know, but it's all kinds of herby looking stuff, and I'll put in that much. Okay, it works for me. So then you scoop it, you scloop it to make kind of like a salad dressing. Okay. Now the next thing you do is you add your, add a little extra in the lid. I'll go in. Now you're going to add your saltine crackers. So just open them up and dump them in. I know. Hi, Zena. You going to photobomb? We asked Mr. Ham to come help tonight, but he wasn't interested. So, because it kind of would have been nice, because, you know, holding up this bag is kind of issue. So, and then we're going to do 2 bags of whole wheat. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that the whole wheat actually absorbs the salad dressing better than the white. Don't know why, don't care, but everybody picks out the whole wheat ones first because they have the most flavor. So they have the flavor. So there we go. We've got our Ziploc full of crackers and salad dressing. Now seal it really good. Okay. And I used to double bag this because somebody would always break into it. So You don't have to get all of the air out of it. Oh, we have a clock interlude, which is fine. So the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna just do this. You're gonna just let all of that yummy, oily goodness get over all those crackers. And I know you're thinking, you know, is that oil all gonna absorb into all those crackers? And sadly it does. Yeah, I know, it's terrifying, But, so, so far, far away. So the clock's still going, and we're still looping. Alrighty, we're still going. Okay, so that is it. That's the recipe. A bunch of spices left over in your cabinet, some olive oil, and some salad dressing mix. That's it. So what you do is that every 15 minutes for the first hour, you sloop it and you shake it, shake it, you shim, shake it, shim. Every 15 minutes for the first hour. And that gets all of the salad dressing and the oil to absorb into the crackers. And then it's like the clouds part and the angels sing. And it's the most divine deliciousness that you can offer those that you love. Yes, it's oil, it's fat, it's salt, and it's yum. Yes, that's my evil recipe for tonight. Guaranteed. You take this to any potluck, any family gathering, any church function, any place that you need to take food. You take this, and I guarantee you, everybody will be asking you for the recipe and to make it again. So there you go. Tuesday night, live again for the month of May. So, wait a minute. Live a day for the month of May. And I've made for you what is known affectionately as Texas firecrackers. So you can up the chili if you want. I personally don't like that much, but you can mix any of these ingredients and you can just make it any way you like. So there you go. Texas firecrackers. Enjoy. Alrighty. And don't forget, I love you. See you next time. All right. Bye-bye.